I'd like to welcome everyone to the Aquaware 4.0 video series. In this particular tutorial, we will be going over a new feature under the Advanced Feature tab called Custom Intent Sessions. This is really exciting, folks. For the first time, we actually allow people to write in their own intent in Aquaware, thereby consciously directing it into water. So on the Advanced Features tab, what you'll notice is the Custom Intent Sessions. I just want to talk about this for a minute. So for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been kind of wondering how Source really communicates intent back to the human consciousness grid. And what I discovered was I needed to take the human element out of it insofar as, how, because everyone really thinks differently, everyone chemically is made up differently, people speak different languages, and so forth down the line. So, I was driving, probably about 3 months ago, I was driving home, and I noticed that the leaves were changing, and it hit me. It was a mathematical model that needed to be created to basically take a person's typed intent, translate that into a number, which would be the purest form that Source can really communicate you back to you with. And then it hit me. It was the Fibonacci sequence, or the golden ratio, which is found in everything in nature, 1, 3, 7, and so forth. So what did I do? Well, I took the golden ratio and I derived an algorithm that has 4 levels to it that basically takes your typed intent and translates it into a number. That number is there, then consciously directed into water, anywhere, anytime. Where your attention goes, the intent goes. So how does it work? Well, the first thing we want to do is upload an image. We'll click on the Upload Image button. And what you'll notice is a window comes up in the Images directory by default. You can use any image you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the Aquaware folder. This is just a great place to start. So we're going to come down here and we're going to grab one. Okay. Now, just a word about this. The frequencies that are embedded in these images are nullified when you're using this particular feature. So, you can find one that resonates with you. You can find one of your favorite ones or whatever you want. So here we're just going to call this sleep through the night. Now you can upload any graphic as long as it's in a JPEG, BMP, PNG, or JPP. JPG. Okay, which basically covers all of the different types of formats out there. So we're going to click Save. And now what you'll notice is the Custom Intent Session box comes up. And then in this area here, this is where you're going to type your intent. Now, to save some time, I've already typed mine, and I'm just going to paste it in here. Oops, don't want that. We want the intent I typed. Sleep through the night with optimal comfort. Okay, so the Aquaware 4.0 manual has some really good guidelines on how to craft your own intent. And, basically you want to leave words out like I, me. You want to just make it very, very general but to the point. And again, the instruction manual has got some great examples in there of how to do it. We'll set my power level. I always use 81%. That's just a very comfortable level for me. We're going to click Save. And what you'll notice is the image comes up, and if you're used to manual mode, you're used to the crosshairs, and in a minute we're going to place some dots. And I want you to notice down here, right here, what we're looking at, okay? This is my intent in its purest form, okay? This number right here I'm going to consciously direct in the water in a moment. Now, why place dots? The dots are an identifier, if you will. They help the intent communicate back with Source. And this is very different from manual mode, but use the same principle. So basically all you do is you just move your mouse over the image, and where you feel like placing a dot, you click. So for demonstration, I'm just going to put 5 or 6 here around here. Okay, then we're going to come back up here and we're going to click the nucleate button. Okay, and 3 things are going to happen. Water prep's going to run for 22 seconds. User prep's going to run for 22 seconds, and then we're going to nucleate our intent for 44 seconds. Again, where you put your attention, the intention goes every time. Okay? So here we go. We're nucleating our water now. Water prep is running. For 22 seconds. Once this cycle runs through, I'm going to show you a couple of really cool things that happen once you click the nucleate button. Okay, now user prep is running. And again, water prep removes the memories from the water, all the energy. It blank slates it, returns it to a pristine 0 point state. User prep is prepping the water. So when you drink it, this goes straight to the subconscious mind. What it does is it really opens up the subconscious mind for acceptance. Now we are nucleating our intent, which is sleep through the night with optimal comfort. Again, this number here is it in its purest form. Now, when this is done running, I'm going to show you over here in this area, the delete image. Basically, a couple things happen here. One, it gets stored in the gallery, so you can use it very quickly. This gallery that gets created, the more you create, it works just like all the other ones. The drop-down menu, you hover over it, it tells you what the intent is. You go to the drop-down, it shows you the number. So we'll come in here, and I'll just show you quickly. You can't really see it and I can't move it, but right here, sleep through the night, JPEG, the number, sleep through the night, and then it stores all of your information in here. And again, if you want to run it, you can just click on it. Everything's stored, number, dot placements, all of it. But what's even neater is, as soon as you click the nucleate water, if you're familiar with QLS, it actually writes this intent into the QLS, so you can build a quantum layering session with as many custom intents as you want, or up to 7 anyways. So again, this is the custom intent sessions. This is a radically new feature, radically advanced. Basically what we've done is we've cracked the intent genome for all intents and purposes. Again, thank you for joining me. Hope you have fun.